loves, today I'm going to be doing a haul video for you. I recently got in some products from two brands that were completely just known about to me, but I had never tried before, and that is Jouer as well as Girlactik. I hope you all had an awesome day so far. This is going to be kind of all over the place. It's really late. I am in my bathroom again, since most of you have said the sound quality and the lighting is really good in here. I think it's the fact that it's like white walls and nothing else, and it's a pretty small room, but my lighting system works in here along with the natural lighting, the lighting that already came in this bathroom. I'm a little bit all over the place. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the haul. I think we're going to start off with Girlactik since I have fewer items from them. Both of these brands were actually sent to me, so I guess this is more of a like PR sample style haul since I didn't purchase these items. Just keeping it real. The first thing that I have here is the Face Glow in Natural. Now this is such a beautiful, beautiful highlight, and I was so excited to get it, but it's actually a little bit darker than I was expecting. It is just a really beautiful, not that you're going to be able to see the swatch, but a really, really pretty champagne highlight. It's just a touch dark. I think that in the summer it will look really, really pretty on my skin tone, but for now I think it's just a tiny bit on that dark side. The next product is the Star Blush, and this is in the color Madrid, Madrid, and it is a really beautiful kind of dark neutral color. This is such a pretty blush, and it has a good amount of shimmer in it. I think it's extraordinarily pigmented. It feels beautiful, and of course I haven't yet used it on the cheeks, but I think it's a great, great color for fall. It makes me giddy how good the lighting is in here. I had to kind of have a backup plan because with you know, daylight savings and everything, I was just checking to make sure the store was closed. Kind of have to have a backup plan for days when I don't get filming by, you know, like 4 o'clock when it starts to get dark. So the last product that I have here is a lip paint. This is a matte lip paint, and it is in the color Allure. Now, something I will say about these, and maybe you'll be able to tell going on, they are so watery. And it's a very thin texture, but there is a lot of pigment there. You kind of have to shake it up as though it were a nail polish to make sure it hasn't separated, but this is the color. It is just that really beautiful dark, dark nude. Dries pretty fast, dries to a nice matte finish, and I have worn it on the lips once. They really just wear really well. So those are the products from Girlactik that I wound up getting. And now we'll get into Jouer. Now, this is not a brand I have ever tried before. I've heard amazing things about them, particularly from Ingrid or Miss Glamorazzi. One of the things I initially fell in love with was the matte moisture tint. Now, you probably heard me talk about this a lot. This is a $35 product, and it is a godsend. You basically take a dollop, you put it on your face, you kind of let it dry, you can go in for that second layer, but it is a matte moisture tint. That's what it is. It is like a moisturizer that comes off completely matte, does not add any oiliness to the skin, and even for my dry skin, I don't find it to be too mattifying. I have it in two colors, the shade Porcelain as well as Linen, and I think that Linen is a touch too dark for me, just a little bit more of a like yellow color, so it'll be great in the summer, spring season when I'm fake tanning again, but for now, Porcelain is perfection. A little bit on the yellow side, mostly neutral though, so I really, really, really love it. I've been wearing it a ton. This is one of my holy grail products for life. The next product is something I have yet to try, and it is the Sheer Bronzing Tint, and it comes in a very similar bottle to the last one, except instead of being matte black, it's kind of a shiny bronze color. And the bronzing tint is gorgeous. I think you can mix this into your foundation for a bronzy glow. You can wear it on its own as a bronzer. The color on it is beautiful. It has no shimmer whatsoever, which is what you find a lot with these bronzing tints. Very, very pretty. It comes off quite sheer. You can blend it a good bit, but you do still get a lot of color, just no shimmer, no sparkle. It dries super quick. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, but this will be extremely fun to try out, particularly in the summer. I think you could probably deepen up your foundation just a hair with something like this. So great product, really, really fun. I love the packaging as well. Jouer has beautiful, amazing, very classic packaging. Then we have the Jouer Mineral Blush in the color Rose, and this is just such a beautiful, neutral, classic pink color. I love the fact that there's no shimmer, but it comes off on the skin, and you just get this very, very natural glow. You can tell it's not really sheer, it's just a very light blush. I think this is gorgeous, particularly for this time of year. How many times am I going to say gorgeous in this video? Lord only knows. One of the coolest things about these Jouer blushes and eyeshadows, and several of the products really I'll be showing you as we go, is, and probably most of you already know this, you can actually connect them. So this is an eyeshadow, and you can see it just clicks right in with it, and you're not going anywhere. It makes it to be a very compact, customized palette. The next product that I have here is actually a lip tint. Sorry, this is in the shade Bare. It's not an eyeshadow at all, but you can get the eyeshadows on here. They're the exact same size. This tint is beautiful. You can use it as a blush, as a lip color, but you can see it's just a really pretty kind of neutral nude peach. My other lip tint looks like a beautiful creamy version of NARS Orgasm. It's called Whisper, and it is just so beautiful. I can imagine this making the most gorgeous highlight to go right on top of the cheeks, and I know this wouldn't be a highlight I would put everywhere, like down the nose, because it's not exactly white and it would just look kind of silly, but to go on top of your blush or as a blush alone in the summer, how gorgeous is that going to be? Oh, I love the winter, but every time we hit it right about now where we're really getting into the cold weather, I start to crave summer. Then the second summer hits, I'll want winter back. Oh well. I also have a few of the lip glosses from the line. Maybe I'm going a touch out of order, but this is the shade Wind. Wind is a beautiful nude pinky color. I've worn it several times, but it is absolutely gorgeous. The formula on these glosses are just beautiful. That is Wind right here. I think that would actually look quite pretty over this lip tint down here. But that is Wind, and I did want to show you really quickly. I think this is so cool. Again, you just basically take this and you can slide it right onto the packaging, and it's just staying. It's so cool. Then we have the shade Blush, which is again just a nice neutral color. I think that Jouer does color very well, but most of the time they keep their shades quite neutral and wearable. You know, this is like your classic baby pink, but I think this could look good on anyone because it just has such a neutral undertone to it. So that is it right there. Very, very, very pretty shade. I really like it. The last color is Peony, which is a creamy Barbie milky pink. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love this shade, particularly on its own. I'm trying to build these up just a touch. I think that you could definitely wear them on their own, or you could easily layer them over a lipstick. But that is it right there. So that is their gloss, or the 3 glosses that I have. I love, love, love their lip products. I think that they are just too beautiful for words. I do have a few more lip products to round this off. First being More. Maui More. This is a nice creamy, I'm like going to laugh at myself for eternity for that. This is the most gorgeous, gorgeous sheer nudie pink. And this is the, what are you called? SPF 15 lip line. These are kind of a more sheer formula, and they do have much more opaque lipsticks, as you're going to see right here. The first one is the one I was so excited to get my hands off. Focus, Loey. And it is called Meredith. You can see I smushed mine, poor little Meredith. Really, really pretty nude shade, just gorgeous for this time of year. Kind of my typical go-to. So right there is Meredith, just a beautiful nudie pink peach shade. I think it's going to be gorgeous come spring. Also right now, whenever you want to wear it. And then the second color is called Whitney, and Whitney is kind of a poppy Barbie pink. Really gorgeous. You could easily layer that under this lip gloss and get like the most gorgeous Barbie lip-y. And here is Whitney. Gotta kind of contort myself. But just a beautiful formula. I really, really love these lipsticks. They have the most gorgeous formula to them, like I said. The colors are great, and I don't know, I think this might be where Jouer really, really shines. We had a bit of a runaway in the lip product category, but finally I have the Pearl Lip Enhancer. This is in the shade, what are you? Peach Pearl, and it is just exactly what it says, a really beautiful peach with a lot of pearl shimmer to it. Then getting into some eye products, I first have the Long Wear Brightening Primer. I have yet to even swatch this, as you can see. It comes with a doe foot applicator, and you just twist if it's ever going to come out. It appears that swatching this will do no, oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, it definitely has a little bit of color. It's kind of dark, sort of like a salmon-y shade. I'm sure that that would cancel out any dark undertones you already have on the eyes though. Really a nice formula on that. And then I have every single one of these really beautiful Jouer cream eyeshadow crayons. I'm gonna move through these as fast as I can. This first one is in the color Baroque, and Baroque is a really interesting kind of bronzy brown. That is Baroque swatched right there. And this is a beautiful royal blue color. It comes off quite blue, but I think that if you layered it over a black base, you would just get a hint of blue. It's a really beautiful cobalt blue with a kind of royal blue undertones. It's a little bit darker. Then we have the shade, what are you? Renaissance. And Renaissance, ooh, I haven't even looked at you, geez. If I have, I don't remember. Renaissance is a purpley brown color, and this is kind of one of my go-to shades, particularly for this time of year. Just so darn pretty, and the formula on these is impeccable. I mean, they go on pigmented, they stay on. You don't really need a primer underneath. They don't crease, they don't move. We have the shade Abstract, which is a really, oh gosh, it looks almost charcoal, but I would say it's borderline black. It is dark. Actually, oh my god, like you guys are gonna laugh at me. It has a really strong green undertone as well. Look at that. I think you could layer that under something like MAC Club and get just a really pretty look. It would pull out that kind of green dark undertone from Club. Then lastly, we have the shade Rococo. Yeah, okay, Louie. And I've worn this once before. This is a creamy champagne color, and Rococo is gorgeous. It actually is quite gold. I didn't realize that before. It's been a little while since I played with these, if you want to know the truth. So that is Rococo right there. Those are the cream eyeshadow crayons, and I quite like them. So very much, in fact, that I just want to use them forever. They are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just one of the nicest formulas I've ever found. I have one final product here that I'm not actually going to swatch because I'm dedicating an entire video to these. I think they are one of the most unique formulas I have yet to find. And I don't feel like I can properly do them justice by just like swatching them and saying a few words about them, especially not at the end of this video. And they are the Long Wear Cream Mousse eyeshadows. I have this one in the color Dusk, which is a really pretty, I would say kind of taupey mauve color. Then I have the shade Galaxy. And Galaxy is more of a warm, true, I don't even know what you call this, like a warm taupe. We have the color Starlight, which I have worn before. Just a really pretty pinky champagne glitteriness. I cannot get over these. These are one of the few products that I would haul and then immediately review because I don't feel like I would have enough time to say everything I want to say. I've also worn this shade, which is called Moonlight, and you're going to see these almost kind of separated out of their jar. They're so creamy, but they're also packed into this so well, and that's why I want to do a full review. They're not falling out, but they kind of shift around because they are a cream product that's been packed. Also, mine haven't been used, so they're kind of separating from the sides. As you use it and you kind of push into it gently over time, it will like re-adhere itself, if that makes sense. This is the shade Moonlight though. Beautiful light gold. Then I have the shade Night Sky, which is kind of a dark olive green. That is my Jouer and Girlactik haul, and I'd like to thank both of these brands for sending their products along for consideration. I wanted to show them to you guys. If you have any questions about anything, just leave them in the comments down below. I will make sure to link everything for you in the description box. If you enjoyed, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already, and until next time, I love you. I will see you in the next video.